So earlier this year, Warner Brothers dropped a cinematic teaser trailer for Middle Earth: Shadow of War, kind of making it out to be like very focused around Lord of the Rings lore and stuff. And I was like, "Holy crap, this looks freaking amazing! I love Lord of the Rings. It's one of my favorite book series. Is whatever." Um, but I was looking at it, I'm like, holy crap, this looks like it's gonna be Middle Earth, Shadow of Mordor, but with way more lore, and it's gonna introduce a ton of new mechanics, and everything's gonna be great, everything's gonna look better, and wow, that E3 showing, this is not the showing, by the way, on the screen, this is just some of my own gameplay, but go watch it, it looks like the same game, but in like a different environment, which really kind of made me sad, because this was one of the first games I really got excited for this year, and that 7-minute demo at E3, it's just kind of boring. You know, you had Talion, who's the main character, talking to these orcs and fighting them and fighting his nemesis or whatever. It just looks like the same game to me. And the fact is, I've learned that cinematic trailers, you can't go off of cinematic trailers because they're not showing actual in-game footage. They're showing, the best parts of the game in like pre-rendered cutscenes. And so, it was very weird at the conference because I got so excited when it came up on screen, but by the end of the conference, I was just falling asleep. It looks a lot like the same game, to be honest. They've introduced a lot of new kind of RPG-like elements. There's now armor stats and weapon stats, and you can upgrade your weapons and find new ones. Kind of like The Witcher 3 or, any other RPG open world game. One thing I do like a lot more about the new game, Shadow of War, is the variation in environments. That was one of my least favorite parts about Shadow of Mordor. It was like you continuously just walked around this gray, barren landscape, and finally you get to go into this more like grassy part near like the Sea of Nirnin or something, and there were like two locations that looked very similar, and one of them was barren like the one you're seeing now, and the other one was all grassy. It was very the environments were not very captivating, you could say. But clearly they focused on that because there's a lot of new environments. You got like Gondor, I think. There's this new place, Saragost. I don't know what the heck it is, but it looks snowy, and I like snow, so cool. Combat looks to be the same. I don't know. It just annoyed me because it's like you want innovation in your games, right? You want stuff to be new when you play sequels, and this just didn't look like it had it. I mean, it looked like the same game. It legitimately looked like the same game, but with some upgraded graphics and a new story. Now, I don't know if the story is going to be worth a purchase for this game. It could be. I mean, I love Lord of the Rings, but I was never that attached to any of these characters from the first game, so I don't see why I would like them now. I wanted to see more Lord of the Rings lore, and what we got was just a bunch of talking orcs and more of the same from the first game. So that was kind of disappointing. I don't know if I'm gonna buy it. It seems like the kind of game where I don't know if I want to pay $60 for it opening day because, especially with no multiplayer, I know you shouldn't expect multiplayer out of a game like this, But for a game that looks so similar to the original, I mean, you've still got some stuff with the RPG elements, new locations, new story. It just, the gameplay looked so similar. I don't see why I wouldn't just boot up the original, which you can get for like $13 right now. So, I don't know. I just wanted to talk about that because, you know, Lord of the Rings is probably my favorite book series ever. And playing Middle-earth: Shadow of Mordor, I loved it because it was like, I tried to imagine Talion kind of as like, you know, Aragorn from the movies, or not from the books, from the books and the movies, whatever. But yeah, this new Shadow of War just it's not drawing me in like it did with the cinematic trailer. So yeah, anyway, thank you guys for watching. I just wanted to share my feelings on Shadow of War. I just feel kind of disappointed about it. It's like, I wanted new stuff, and, you know, we could see some new stuff with the story, and, you know, I don't know, but I'll eventually play it, I'm sure, but I'm just not feeling it right now based on what we've seen. So yeah, anyway, share your thoughts down below. If you liked the video, click the like button and subscribe. It helps me out a lot. Anyway, though, thanks for watching, guys, and enjoy the rest of this gameplay. I just, you know, just cut some heads off, you know. Alright, whatever, though. See you guys in the next video. Bye.
Corpse pile you're making? Now I'm gonna crown it! Would you? the sweet pain in your flesh when I bite into your corpse? Ready up, boys! It's time for a brawl. Right, well, let the brawl begin! None of that! You can't take it! I'd have better luck with a pack of gold! Right, time for murder! Back, you stupid child!